Look, if it gets drought, it actually has something, because like 3-6 speed is pretty good. It's just power just doesn't have the best buffs, man. Yeah, it's not terrible, Earth power. It's just weak. I guess the difference is like it can actually probably make use of work up over Zard Y and it has a speed, but like Scar's like 159, right? Versus 126 or something. Yeah, all they did is they just gave it plus 20 in all stats. It was so disrespectful to Pyroar. It's actually so wild, dude. And like they did it, like they should have just, the speed was fine, right? The speed they gave Pyroar, awesome. Put so much into special attack, at least give it base 140 something special attack, and then just give the rest into defenses. You don't got to give it to attack if you're not going to do anything with its Moxie ability. Or they could just give it all into attack. Make them do a physical attacker. You're going to give Pyroar some shit like Solar Power and call it a day. Don't say that. They need to give it Desolate, legit Desolate Land. Legitimately, if they give it Desolate Land, it's a real Pokemon. Otherwise, it's like D tier. With Lucha, they at least changed it, right? Like I talked about it today, but it's not unaware, but at least this mon can function. That Lucha might be a legitimate, Lucha might be really, really, really fucking good in draft. Because Lucha's already a solid mon in draft, like as a round 5-6 for just support and defog and encore. Wouldn't it be kind of overpriced in draft just to run the support set? No, I'm saying that Lucha is already good in draft outside of like as a sweeper, because its support set can, like, it's a fine round 6 because of its support set being viable and it being a defogger. Like, nobody's getting Lucha early, but obviously if you pair regular Lucha with like Rillaboom and stuff, it's actually a good Pokemon and you get around 6. I think that as long as they give Lucha literally any ability, it's good, because Mega Lucha having the attack stat, we all want it to get stamina. Mega Lucha having the attack stat is all it needs to function as a real draft mon. Right, because like when I think of top tier megas in draft, the big ones that come to mind that are fighting are always going to be Mega Lopunny and Mega Gallade, and those were already the top tier megas in draft before, as well as Diancie. So the fact that Mega Lucha outspeeds 2 of those 3 that I just mentioned, and also eats up hits, especially if it gets stamina, I think it's going to be fine. It has a good speed tier, good defog, encore, offensive Swords Dance, Brave Bird. I think it'll be better in draft than it will be in OU, if it's priced fairly. Mega Chandelure needs Shadow Tag, otherwise it's kind of mid in singles. It would be like a RU. Sharpness Malamar, that is not enough. They gotta give it Sharpness plus Ceaseless Edge, plus G-Max Wildfire, plus Copperage's signature move, and that's it. I think the way to make Mega Dragaji good is just give it Regenerator and call it a day. The problem with Shandy is that it's weak to rocks, it's slower than Scarf Shandy, it's weaker than Specs Shandy, and Mons like Specs Pult are stronger, Mons like Blacephalon when they come back are just good. Like, No Pursuit is ideal for Chandelure, but the only way Chandelure is broken is it has Shadow Attack because it can pick and choose its counters. The 90 base speed wasn't enough. You really feel the speed on Mega Chandelure. I think it's cool, like, but that shit don't have the power. Like, you're faster than my Great Tusk, cool, I'm gonna switch out. I'm saying homie just needs something, bro. I mean, Chandelure should definitely get Shadow Attack just because of the fact that it had it. Look, if it gets Shadow Attack, that shit is insane. That mon really does get to pick and choose in singles. A Trick Room Surge ability would be interesting for Mega Malamar. But why the f would they give it speed then? Like, it's like, not even like, that's not a f at you. That's just like, why the hell did they do? I just like can't believe they did this stuff. Like, what was their thought? They obviously want to make it special. Also, if Audino simply gets Regenerator, that mon's good. Like, that mon goes from being the worst thing ever to like a viable mega on balances. Oh, there's been many megas in NU. Camera up. There was a time where Pidgeot was NU too. Yeah, Mega Lay definitely getting banned if it gets Sharpness. Isn't Camel RU and Pidgeot UEBL? They didn't start that way, fam. NU and RU had a bunch of Pokemon back then. Mega Talonflame would be crazy with the OG Gale Wings. It's just called OG Gale Wings. I think the big thing about Mega Scolipede existing is the fact that regular Scolipede gets U-turn now. But if Mega Scolipede keeps speed boost and learns Leech Life, it could be something crazy, even Body Press. There's some thoughts on the Mega that has dodge change, like D-Knight going special and Charlie going defensive. I love the Skarmory's. Well, I gave D-Knight thoughts the other day on video, but I love Skarmory's change. I think it's so cool. What I'm saying? Good as gold would be crazy on Scar. That's insane. Mon's already good too.